Hello, I'm Mitra Sorrells, and I am delighted to welcome Alfonso Paredes, who is Expedia Group's President of Private Label Solutions. Welcome, Alfonso.
Thank you so much, Mitra. How are you?
I'm great. It's great to see you. I
Great to
know
see
that
you again.
this is a very exciting time for Expedia Group Private Label Solutions. We heard on the recent 2024 earnings report that the B2B business is continuing to grow and even accelerated in the fourth quarter last year. For those who aren't aware of Expedia Group's B2B business, can you briefly explain what it offers?
Yes, thank you, Mitra. Expedia Private Label Solutions is the B2B arm of Expedia Group. We power partners across the world with our cutting-edge technology. I don't know if you remember, but we met a year ago in Las Vegas. At that time, apropos the numbers that you just shared, we discussed about the growth in 2023 for private label solutions. And I actually mentioned to you that we actually, for the first time, surpassed the 100 million room nights in 2023. Actually, it was 106 million room nights. This 2024, actually, we delivered 27 million room nights more than the previous year. That is around 26% more room nights than previous year, 2023. And we also were 20 plus percentage on revenue and gross booking values. And basically what we do on private label solutions is based on 4 products and solutions today. We have our Rapid API, where we receive approximately 17 billion calls a day, just to give you an idea of the size of the business. Our white label template solution, which is actually an end-to-end product for our customers. We have our travel agency program called TAP, that is also for our travel counselors. And then we have a new product that is called Fraud as a Service. And that is a product that allows us to prevent all the attacks when it comes to fraud. Fraud is actually something that we care much about. It is a $20 billion problem in the industry. And we are trying to prevent that fraud with these tools that we have.
Hey, well, congratulations on those numbers. I know that you and your team are very proud of that. So that's great to hear. We're hearing a lot about loyalty these days and why it is so important. Explain to us a bit on your take on that. Why is loyalty important, both for travel-related companies and for those who don't really play in this arena?
Yeah, it's become a topic, as you just say, Mitra, rightly so. Look, travel rewards, I would say, is the number one component, the most wanted component when it comes to the loyalty scheme. On TAPS, it's there. If you look at the Arabia Travel Outlook report from 2024, 84% of the loyalty programs now, they have a search and book engine already to go and look for travel. That is 24% plus compared to 2023. So that already gives you a little bit of what happened with the technology, etc. But I think there is something else, and that else is the emotional part. No, I call the things to when you look at cashback, when you look at discounts. But I think on the travel rewards and the travel in general, people are looking for this connection, for these emotions when they are looking for travel. So I think it's just the success of emotions above or over things, no, this cashback and this. So I think it's really intimated into it's. Do you think it's emotional? Do you think about what are you planning for the future, no? And people love that, no. So loyalty programs continue growing in the US and the rest of the world.
And explain to us a little bit specifically about your loyalty offerings and some of the kind of, elements, the ingredients you have in there.
Yeah, I mean, like all, well, I would say there are many. Of course, you have technology is key for all of this. But that is true when it comes to technology. That is true when it comes to our supply. But one of the key differentiators as well is the customer service. Customer service, I will say, for 25% of the brands, they identify as their biggest challenge to keep this high level of services, and that is actually critical, no? To a point that actually there is a lot of companies in the US and other parts of the world where they actually, when they sign agreements with us, they actually want to do a co-branded activity because they want to actually keep the brand of Expedia because they identify with high quality of service, customer service, etc., etc. We are also providing, again, the multilingual customer service. That's very important. Depending on the regions where you are, you need people that are able to talk fluently in different language. And then, of course, you have all these self-service tools. 70% of these self-service tools actually, they're happening in a chat box now, powered by artificial intelligence. 90% of those 70% now, it happens within 30 seconds. So people are already having interactions. And what happens is that you remove that pain, that constant pain, that friction that you create, and that is so painful.
Really interesting what you're doing there. And I know that also Expedia Group itself in 2023 announced its own kind of loyalty rewards program, One Key, that links your three main brands, Expedia, Hotels.com, and Vrbo. How is that going?
It's going very well, Mitra. I think we learn a lot. It's been already live for more than 12 months already. And it's 2023, it was the ramp up. And then on 2024, we are starting to see the light. And now it's very successful. Now, the question is, we are now swimming in an ocean of data. And I think in the previous times, probably we spent quite a lot of time deciding what to do, and we try to get a product very quickly into the market. Today, I think we can take those learnings actually and decide what do we want to do next. And I think probably the program will go somewhere else, to other countries, etc. Perhaps, but we want to make sure we analyze that data. But there is not a single program today that allows you to go from one website, from one consumer site to another one. You can earn points on your vacations in Vrbo, and then actually you can redeem it when you are back from holidays into a business trip and use it for your hotel site. So it's a pretty compelling offer.
Yeah, and do you have partners already? I know it's still early days, but do you have partners that are seeing some success with integrating travel rewards programs?
Totally. I mean, we work with plenty of partners, Mitra. We've been here already working on those programs for a while. It is true that now is when we're starting to see popping up more and more. But to give you, I mean, there are many, but if you put, for example, SoFi is actually a rewards program. And it's a program that we actually power their travel business, and it's just a phenomenal program. On top of that, we continue offering, as I was explaining before, to provide all of the services and solutions that we provide to any other partners, and that includes the multilingual customer service that I was explaining, the self-service tools. So really, what they want is to, again, continue avoiding the friction and make sure they focus on what they do best, which is market the product that they have. We are actually helping them actually to SoFi. They created this new program called SoFi Plus, which is another level of membership or rewards, and they have created eight new attributes or categories that will help them to get even more benefits. So yes, it's full steam.
Yeah, that's great to hear. So as we prepare to wrap up, I would love to know, what are your expectations for the year ahead? What are you manifesting?
For 2025, I mean, leaving aside peace and health for all of you, I will say for all of us, I will say what we manifest is abundance of bookings and prosperity for the private label solution business. We want to achieve another 27 million room nights or more. If possible, we want to have new programs, we want to have new products, we want to have more loyalty rewards, and we want to continue contributing to the success of Expedia Group.
Well, that's great. Well, it certainly sounds like a very busy time for Expedia Group, and particularly the B2B business, and certainly for you and your team. So we appreciate you making a few minutes to talk with us. Alfonso, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mitra.